Bienvenidos nuevamente a una edición más de este especial, un mes muy importante para las mujeres, para ese reconocimiento que además se da a través de esas historias que nos inspiran. Hoy sentados aquí con una mujer muy especial, ella de familias inmigrantes y vienen aquí a conquistar. Yo quiero que Estefa le dé la bienvenida a esta gran espectacular mujer.
A powerful woman who impact and inspire through her story that we have the opportunity to hear it and inspired so many women out there, especially in this month. And happy to have you.
Chau Louis de
Welcome
Paris Jewelry,
Albright.
Canada. Welcome to Albright TV.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God, no, she's so beautiful. I have to say that. She's so beautiful. She's so powerful. She's so inspirational. But as I said before in Spanish, talking to the TV audience, you guys came here as an immigrant family. This business started to run 22 years ago, like with this brand, and a woman was just behind that. Mm-hmm. Please tell us that story and how you became part of it.
So my mom immigrated from Vietnam to Canada just in search of a better future for our family. And, when we came, we didn't have a lot. She didn't know how to speak English. Me and my sister were very young, and she worked so many jobs growing up. So we felt like we saw that work ethic as she was growing up. And she then had the opportunity to train as a goldsmith and got really good at it. And then she had the opportunity to open one small store in St. Albert, Alberta, where we're from. And she didn't know how to speak English at the time. So every time a customer would come into the store, she would pull out a Vietnamese English dictionary, and that's how she would translate with customers.
Wow. Háblame de eso, por favor, Estefanía.
It's very inspirational because as an immigrant, you always come with a dream, but sometimes you see it too big. And today you show us that that's something that you can make. Now you're 22 years with Paris Jewelry, a brand that it has a purpose and is putting that accessory to make us feel better, especially as a woman. Sometimes we don't feel the best, but an accessory makes us everything and empowers ourselves too. How has been this journey? Because we always see the succeed, but we don't see the process. And sometimes what is most enjoyable in learning, it's the process, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think for us, what was really important was to identify what we wanted to be to our communities, how we wanted people to feel every single time they put on a piece of jewelry. So I really believe that jewelry represents a moment of time. And every single time you put on that piece, you remember that moment, you hold it close. So I think a part of that is we're empowering people to purchase jewelry, to feel great, and also a big part of it, because we started in St. Albert, Alberta, a huge part of our business is giving back to the communities that we're so honored to be a part of, through charitable initiatives, through supporting International Women's Day, supporting Asian Heritage Month, things that we feel will make an impact in our community.
Para mí fue un honor conocerla cuando tuve la oportunidad en uno de los eventos y conectamos precisamente porque somos inmigrantes, venimos de familias inmigrantes. Su mamá migró, no sabía español, no sabía inglés, era solamente su lengua materna y empezó un negocio sin saber el idioma. So imagine how inspirational is that. Imagine how much power she had inside to raise their daughters and everything else. So for us, it's an honor, as I said, and it's very incredible having you here. So being in this business, I know your mom created this and everything, but through the generations, everything changed. So how is the most challenging thing now for you?
I think one of the biggest challenges as a woman in business is always being underestimated just because we're a woman. Sometimes I feel like we have to maybe work a little bit harder, speak a little bit louder to be seen just because we're women. So I think that the more we get women into leadership roles, women in business, women in, other powerful positions, every single door that we open opens a door for another woman.
We say you're very an inspiration woman, and we're very thankful to have you in this type of women. But I want to know who inspired you to be who you are today.
I think if I have to pick one person, there's so many women that inspire me, but it really starts with my mom. She really raised me to never forget where I came from, and she did everything with such great work ethic, so much grace, and so much gratitude, even knowing that maybe we wouldn't be able to make it, but she tried anyways. And I think that was a really important lesson for me growing up.
I think you have to, because you create so many unique pieces. Like Paris Jewelry has beautiful, like, I when I see it, I want everything. You have for people, like, you know, from start to good prices for people who can afford it, to different prices so people can connect and engage as well. How do you do to create all of the diversity that at the end is Canada?
Yeah, I think for us, jewelry means so much more than, the metals or gold it's made out of. It is really a representation. So what we really aim to do is we really see what's trending. We try to design it in a way that people can wear it every single day so it fits into their jewelry collection. So it's really timeless. So we are really into trendy and timeless jewelry.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I think this brand describes very well like how people can feel like wearing like a bracelet or whatever. It happened to me at the first time. I'm not a very gold person. I like silver. I prefer silver. But when I see those pieces in gold, it was like, oh my God, I can wear this, And I think it's when you connect your creativity, your mission, and everything else in one piece, that describes, I think, Paris Jewelry. So thank you for being here with us. Thank you for taking a break. Thank you for sharing this story with all the TV audience. And yes, it's so inspirational. And we're celebrating this month for a reason, right?
Yes, women who inspire, impact, and empowered with your story. Thank you for taking a break with us.
Right. Thank you for having me.
Y ustedes quédense ahí porque venimos con más con esas mujeres que inspiran por aquí por El Break TV.